All's a heartache, bang, bang! We are the Warriors. So guys, after filming the fourth Turd Rockers movie.
Third or
fourth, Juno Does Dallas. I mean, what's thoughts, if any? Do you have any thoughts?
I have a
Have you ever thought about anything in your life?
My thought is, hoes ain't shit. Bitches need to quit.
Right, I heard about that.
I'm too legit, and I'm sick of it.
Right, those are all good points.
I often think that as well.
Thank you, Sam. Yes.
Have you ever noticed that blueberries don't digest?
Dude, they reform just like noodles within your tract.
And corn.
Corn, also.
Your body just knows how to put those things back together.
I don't even eat corn, and it shows up.
It's just cool like that, I guess.
One time, I pooped up a hole. I'm talking about
entire
pieces and all, a Lego man.
That's impressive. I'm not even mad. That's amazing.
It was Sam's Lego man. He thought I stole it.
Turns out it was in his poo.
It was in my anus.
But you have to ask, how did it get there?
We were wrestling.
What kind of thought process went into the script writing for Juno Does Dallas? I know it was in, writing in the production stage for years before it actually came out. So, tell me about that.
What we did was, we took a lot of opium.
Right.
Before writing.
Right.
And then we would hurt our tape recorder and basically make fart noises and ending in Y and animal noises. Really, when you write a script, you got to ask yourself who, what, when, where, and why. And
much like a game of Mad Libs.
Yes. And is there going to be partial nudity or full frontal?
Then there's that all-encompassing question, which always is answered the same. Yes, there will be blood.
Right.
Starring Daniel Day-Lewis.
Turd Rockers.
Yeah, what about it?
Is probably one of the best movie-making companies
in the south of
Africa.
I get a lot of African. I went to a palm reader, and they told me that I walked next to a guy who knew Jesus. Like,
wait. I had the same thing told to me. Who was the guy that they said? Was it Joseph?
No.
So who's Joseph? I am going to get my money back.
No, I think his name was Dan.
Oh, Dan.
Dan LaRousse.
Gotcha. So a lot of thought goes into how we create a film.
I mean, it's not like we just make this up as we go.
It's
I mean,
weeks of preparation.
Years.
But weeks come after the years.
Yeah. I mean, weeks make up years. I mean, they're all together days and stuff, whatever, in time. But we spend so long just figuring out what happens, what to say. This is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to do it.
We plan everything.
Look over here,
word for word.
and this is what it's going to be like. Can you see it all now? My name in lights. See? But, I mean, it's nothing as simple as point and shoot.
I love Japanese women. I don't know why.
Right.
But Japanese men love cartoon characters.
I heard about that. It was on the news. So anyway, any upcoming stories?
We got a couple in the works.
Don't tell anybody about them, because then they'll steal them, and then we'll be out of a job.
I'm gonna tell you one thing about it.
Don't say anything.
Uterus.
And it's uter-us, not uter-you.
Exactly.
Thank you.
People so misunderstand that concept that it just gets bludgeoned to death. Like, you know what bludgeoning is, right?
I've heard about that.
Yeah, it destroyed women. It destroyed the discotheque.
Right. Yeah.
CJ's got real childbearing hips.
I don't know if you can see this, but if you go into the Ricky Martin Livin' La Vida Loca, my hips are in there bearing a child.
Wow. Yeah, it's in the background exactly 1 minute and 28 seconds in.
Yeah, and
just look in the background really, really closely.
And if you play Dark Side of the Moon to that music video, you'll notice it links up perfectly.
It really does, because we totally planned that. It's a conspiracy.
You have to be high on helium.
Yeah.
And love. And I'm high on love.
And hate crimes and cigarettes.
And cigarettes.
Because really all you need is love. Right? I mean, I tell
Sam, shut up.
You know what? I'm out of
Sam,
this. I'm out. No.
Sam.
I'm not
You're
coming
talking.
back
You're
to
talking.
film. I'm not coming back to film. Guys,
Guys, shaking, booty making, let's get to love making.
I think he's got a point. And we'll close with that. Turd Rockers 2008.